Cocoa fruit, always here. Can you see the screen? I cannot see my stream for the same reason. It is here. It is here. And I can hear myself. Okay. Let me... How are you doing, Cocoa Fruit? Are you fruiting? Are you are you fruity? Okay, I'm gonna check my stream on YouTube too. Oh. It does work. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it. Okay. Okay.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
How be the sushi? She is good. But there's something important I need to share. And it is that I haven't done like the last 2 Archon quests in Genshin. And another thing is I graduated, kind of. I don't have the diploma yet, but I graduated. Oops, 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 oops. Blasphemy. I know. Like, actually, let me add no spoilers to the title. Thank you. Actually, let me pause this and let's turn on the game's music from here. Mute and minimize. Yeah, actually. Okay. Oh.
Running away?
The new what is it called? Compass is actually so useful. Like, oh my god, I actually recommend going back to, like, certain nations. Oh, oh, it's not this. And, like, finding everything that you have missed.
Is this really necessary?
Like, I haven't been playing the quests because one, I wanted to play them on stream, and two, I don't find it enjoyable without the voice acting, right? And like even Kinich, right? Wasn't voiced for so long. He wasn't voiced since like the first time he appeared, right? And did he get replaced? See, that's how much I do not remember. I hate seeing this. Okay. Yeah, without the voice acting, you know, I like to play on English, and without the voice acting, it's just boring. And it really ruins the immersion when you're playing and everyone is voiced and suddenly one person is not voiced. Or like everyone is not voiced and suddenly you hear someone voiced. It's just weird. Like, I haven't done this, I haven't done this. Oh, they are separate! Well, we're gonna do the monster one first because it came out first. I I actually have not even been spoiled. I have no clue what happened. So this is going to be great if I remain unspoiled. Let me just swap characters to fit the quest. Yeah, like recent ones, um they are voiced, right? The recent voice actors, because they're like the ones that aren't doing the strike thing. Will you will need to press buttons? Probably. Yeah. Okay. Can I like pick one stat here? Nah. Here? Okay. I think you should be able to. Oh, let's get Bennett and Kaya and Traveler. Where is Traveler? I don't think Bennett has anything to do in this quest though. Wait. Let's get Venti instead of Bennett. Benny boy. Okay.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
I miss these characters. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I accidentally burnt myself. God, I missed the first time I started playing this game, like coming here to cook. And when I first played, I still have the WOD to it, by the way. For the first time I ever played this game. Oops. It's on YouTube.
Here we go.
Aw. Oh, this is so fun. When I first played, there was only Mondstadt and Leo still. I started playing on 1.6. But like, I'm not a day one player, you know, but like, I've been here for a while. What is that? Return to special story mode? Okay. Sure. Whatever that is. It's so hot. Oh my god.
The city is all decked out. Oh, it's beautiful.
We are going to Mondstadt for the first time.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
I have a question. Is this the updated Paimon? This is the old Paimon, right?
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hello.
Catherine? Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
It sounds like her. Like the old one. But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Ooh.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
I mean,
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time.
they always
How
do
about doing
this.
something fun tonight? We could take a stroll.
This is not
or go
unusual.
stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Nah.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
It'd be sassy.
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
I
What is
killed
it?
myself.
Is there something
Sorry.
wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Eh?
Huh? Wait. Are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over.
Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
Oh, I dropped something.
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see
Okay.
a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
Weird. Okay.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Huh?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all.
What do you mean it's just something you shouldn't
Is
say?
it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts. Oh,
Master
where can I find a
Diluc.
truly fascinating man.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
What? Oh, oh my god, is he gonna go for Kaya?
Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Oh my god, see, this is the problem. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears. I'm flattered. You're... No, I cannot.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And
I intend to, my dear, but first a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
so you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Damn.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
You're not married, girl.
But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see to some business, so I'll take my leave. Sure.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. Damn. All good. How about yourself and the rest of the nicer Pavonis? I mean, we could just move somewhere else, right?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. But why did you make Catherine go away? Such a rude man.
Brace yourself.
The music is not playing. Oh, okay. It is playing now. Wait, can we not? Wow. You can't teleport during the special story mode. Oh. Hello? Okay. What? Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do.
Ah, Kaya, you found them. Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Note? Single scare for the Star Company. Working on fixed co like Lin? Why 9? Why 2, 3, 4, 9?
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Sushi, hi Mom. Thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Oh yes, that would be the captains. You never feel of them already. But I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Felonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I can understand the confusion. You have never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. How? How do you solve your problems? The Knights of Felonius oversee most matters of law and they have... Okay. Of course, the interest in fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the church. Oh my god. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalry, justice in the spirit of our order, and the church carries blessings and good goodwill wherever the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Where's Albedo? Dun dun dun!
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
A keen observation, traveler. That happens exactly. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. Against Captain Albedo.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Dun dun dun. Jean, it's time. Understood. Okay, let's go. Finally, music. What? Snowflake? Oh, Dilip. Oh god. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Warwick far away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gunheller, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of Church of Polonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
You would think we would have met the deacon long ago, you know? The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo, what did you do? My husband! Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to public. Okay. Identities of the victims are still unknown. Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will represent the charges, and the court appoints Mr. Kai to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Dog, look at my lawyer. I'm going to jail. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes, Your Honor.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church,
launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Mm-hmm.
Murder?
Murder.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Beatrice. Is that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was
He's just
him,
like me
so
for
I
real.
followed him. Then there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination. But I was terrified, thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
He probably did. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Polonius headquarters. That's right, the next day the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish, or he used ChatGPT.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
Fair.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation, but was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Then where the fuck is it, ma'am? In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
Well, without proof, what you saw means nothing.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you see that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
That doesn't tie Mr. Albedo into anything. And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Or she was drunk and high at the same time. Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. I killed multiple. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt's people. Oh god, I really hope Albedo's voice actor doesn't get replaced. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive. And like, someone as smart as Albedo would not just leave shoe and...
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
Girl, that makes no sense. He is a knight. If he murdered someone, he could have easily covered it up.
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on
He's a cop.
circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
There's a second witness.
Wait, that's...
Oh lord. Mr. Dillock. Please tell the court what you saw. Around 3:40 in the morning. Oh, I hope Dillock's ray gets replaced. I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. How do you use the power of Earth to... From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Shouldn't the operand die? I would only inquire as to what Mr. Dillock was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Down Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area at 3:40? I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and you're so ugly. Wait, he doesn't have a nose. Master Dillock is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Also, he's my brother. Yet the question remains, where the fuck are the fucking bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is what looks like teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master Dillock. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest
It's because he's
self-defense
Korean, isn't he?
proposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Oh lord.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So that's your angle. Alchemy. He's so hot. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student Scrooge. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Scrooge was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculation until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. That's so weird. That's right, we were in the library together. Oh my god, this is so boring. So annoying that this is not voiced. Like, I would love... Ugh. Balls. Hello, Mike. How are you doing? It's so annoying to me that it's not voiced.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie.
No one has no reason to lie.
That meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
That's none of your business. Oh, I...
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Girl, there's no body, no murder weapon, no motive, no proof, just eyewitness. Which can very easily be elemental something something showing events of the past. Oh, actually that's it, isn't it? I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Scrooge did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Scrooge, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment, and truth is paramount. Oh, Mr. Albedo. I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? I mean, he would have to walk from this building to Deluxe Down Winery to Dragonspine in 3.5 hours and be there to bury a body. That's not... Well, that's plenty of time to just walk there. Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough, but claiming guilt without proof isn't enough either. But prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's no mention of a motive, and what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains?
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
My husband would never do anything wrong.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence. Oh no. The envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo. No, it does not.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Okay.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement. What does that mean?
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected.
Oh. He named the specific parts in his letter.
Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust the investigate. My grandpa is calling. Sorry, grandpappy.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
Well, that just means that he has conducted some experiments there. It doesn't mention killing a human specifically.
No, it can't be true.
Or that he killed someone. Maybe he just used a dead body that he found on Dragonspine.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Or the murder weapon? Or like an actual motive to kill? Like there's a difference between experimenting on an already dead body to killing someone to experiment on a dead body, you know? Ha. The evidence is going. No, it's not. In charge of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. Girl! Oh lord. My boy Albedo did nothing wrong. Exactly, High Sprim. Oh, he did nothing wrong. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you, Albedo, know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover that there are more Albebos.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
It is. Wake up. Albedo told me a secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? Oh my god. But what, following in Ryan's daughter's footsteps? Just because he is an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She has been here the whole time. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along for us. He's waiting for you there. Who is he?
Who is he?
Lord Barbados. You'll know when you get there. Come on, time is like the wind. It waits for no one. True. Oh my god. Why? That was an awful trial. An awful. Like, if Neverlet was there. Wait, no. If Neverlet was there, he would be like, the folk.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
Can I find anyone here? If I talk to you, will you say something about it? Nah. Okay. Yeah, like it's like north of Dragonspine, somewhere here, and like the gate. Anyways, let's go. Albebo. Wait, do I still have Japanese downloaded? I don't think I do. Yeah, okay.
What's the hurry? Cool it.
Cool it. Wait. Yeah. Oh, really? Nom 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 nom. Oh, nom 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 nom. Hi, Pinkish Delight. Hope your day is well and all. Thank you. I hope your day is well too. But I just saw my husband getting jailed. And that's not nice. You shouldn't jail my husband. That must be illegal. of course.
What's the hurry?
Bartobas.
Ah, traveler, Paimon.
Someone
I could hear your
voiced!
arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Yes. I love you.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh. Well, glad I didn't call him Bartobas.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
Of course he knows him.
what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight.
Uh-huh.
You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat.
I do think often.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
You know he is the Archon?
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything.
Really?
Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
That's so weird. But hope he's okay. Well, he is not a real husband. He is an in-game husband. But thank you.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you. Well, I knew from the moment Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
Yep.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Yeah.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
Hey, how was the energy today? Feeling good? I think so, yeah. How are you feeling today? Emily Johnson? Hello?
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Yes, the self and the other.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
I've been pretty well, thanks for asking. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. We're genshining and impacting, playing the game. Because I haven't been playing the story in a while because they haven't been voiced, and that's annoying. Well, I know why they aren't voicing, but like, you know, Genshin was never the game that's like been watching any anime show. No, but I watched the movie. It's not anime, it doesn't count as anime, but it's animation. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, most of Demon Hunters, yeah.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
Thank you, Wenty. No, I love anime. I love watching anime. I just didn't have time. I had exams and a lot of things, and I've been running around. So I need to watch, but I haven't been.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
What kind of exam? Well, university exams. My finals.
If you wanted our help, you
So a
could've
lot of
just
them.
asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
Yes, we have seen this, Wenty.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
What field? Literature.
That's all I ask.
I'm
No matter
literaturing.
what comes, you have the wind on your side.
Yes, husband. Oh, let's see.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed. Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar.
God, it is so funny because
In
they're
all
both
this time,
short.
I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time I'm in for something special.
It's weird that he is Hydro.
Barbados? Serious? Ah, you give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the Animo Archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. You should pray to him and find out.
He's so weird.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh my god, you should tell me about it. What's the plan after exams? What do you think of doing next? Well, streaming and working and streaming and sleeping. A lot of the time, most of the time sleeping.
Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Damn. I hate them. Good, yeah, good. If you want, you can follow and see if I do stream, because I might not. Oh, I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in. Did you create the model yourself or commission someone else? This was a free to use one. So, no to both. So I found it on the internet and it was free to use. I wonder what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was like as long as you credit, you can use it for free. So, there. The evidence is not solid, it's liquid, it's gas. The evidence is gas.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
You're not into custom VTuber models? Well, I am. I'm just broke.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
So true. The urgence of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone. But Sparka once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Because he's not human. Oh my god. Let's see what Albedo had to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention. It's me.
Hey, Jean!
Kai has a favor to ask? He's been acting strange and I can't read him for the life of me, but I need you two to start investigating the case. It's not time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? No big deal if you're low on cash. Oh, I'm low on cash always. No, we would like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you can find anything that might help in his case, just let me know. Yep.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Paimon, you know it's not. But do you want a custom live 2D model? Yes, I would. But I'm broke. And I cannot pay at all, ever. So... Okay, but I wanna talk to Albedo one-on-one. Oh, I can actually go upstairs! Can I go up? Oh.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just... Oh, in that case, head on in.
Do you have any theme in your mind regarding your model? Well, something similar to this, probably. Or like, I don't know. I have many thoughts.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Alright, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Okay.
Right back at ya.
Leave me alone. I guess this is Sucrose's desk, and this is Albedo's desk.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Got a couple ideas? Sure. There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly related to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked by alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear. S-shaped.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
I don't remember we could go upstairs. Yeah, I don't think we could. I think this is for this. I think they just edited. Underneath the book, oh, there's gonna be like gum. Oh. Unusual, subtle, but to an experienced adventure, it sounds too hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Inside the desk?
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
Not gum. There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elements of power in some way. Perhaps we could try using the power of Geo. Well, thank God we can. Only Noel could open this one. If Albedo cannot. Well, if Albedo is not there. So I'd like a piece of paper with more information. Okay. Festering is also a manifestation of rots. When festering forces a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an chemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the ... project. I must take advantage of this opportunity. What was the project that Patsui was working on?
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Oh Lord. We have to go here. Okay. I can see your chat, but I'm not sure I want to share my Discord.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
I think actually we should go first to the location.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
I think we should talk to Albedo.
Not
you know.
promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think the handwriting was fake, and the notes also sounded like him.
Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, you should talk to him. Yeah, why don't we not talk to him? Hello, Mehmet. How are you? Want a spoiler? No. No, please do not.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts.
Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? Nah.
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
No, we don't. Oh, Oh,
Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
no, no spoilers.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
I'm fine. What about you? I'm fine too. Just vibing. And a bit sleepy.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
He's sassy.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked location.
Yeah, check out the marked location before you go to Jean. Also, like, Miles said something about seeing something he shouldn't see. So, like, why are we not questioning him first? You know? This music. Oh my god. Okay, I forgot about that one.
Dodge this!
I don't know how I'm gonna kill this. What did I tell you about spoilers?
Burst forth!
Okay. Well, is it this way or up? It is up. Oh, it could have been this way. Okay, I'm just gonna TP. I really miss exploring Dragon's Spine. Oh, there it is.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Oh, this is the one Miles found. Discarding snow, a seasonal adventure you notice a spot on the ground. Obviously, well, but you know, if this was done by Albedo, he would have used Geo to cover it up. Oh my god. Lumina's stabbing herself.
Weird. There's a hole, but no body.
Yeah. Wait. There's a hole, but no body.
The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two.
Yeah.
Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? Well, because it was dug up by Miles. Just let me talk to Albedo. We're gonna solve this in 2 minutes like this. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You tell Jin about your findings. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis. We should provide some answers. It's just... Yes, I am.
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be Monster citizens, the situation becomes all the more damn. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor. Why not?
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious. Oh.
Second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well, obviously.
Of course, we'll be there.
Can you add me on Genshin?
We should all just stay positive.
I don't really add people. Friends on Genshin don't really matter. So, wanna know a fact? No. Miles. Wait on it 2 days later. Well, I'm actually gonna stop here. So... see you guys later, maybe?